Step into the cottage, the air feels strange. Gemini candles flicker, cards rearranged. Auntie Carol whispers, what's your plight? Under her gaze, stars ignite, ignite. Shadows dance on the walls, truth on the tongue. The deck flips fast, your song's just begun. What's your question? She'll get the answer. Spin the wheel, it's a cosmic dancer. Auntie Carol's hammer knows your soul. From Gemini twins to the practice hole.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to mini readings. Hello, hello. Hope you guys are doing good. Let's clear some energy. Let's do the sound bowl. Let's do the sound bowl. Here we go, y'all. Yay. All right. Hey, Mystic. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. Good to see ya. Good to see everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. Yes. All right. HK is up first. We'll wait just a minute. Hey, Lily Tunisia, how you doing? Good to see you. Those pictures you did the other day, Mystic Born, I don't know if you said you were going to get yours. I don't know if you can hear me. Those were so good. Those were so good. Hey, Lily Tunisia, can you assist? I think we're good. I think we got it. I think we got it. But anyway, let me get going on this thing. All right. So we've got HK up first. Let me timestamp for HK. All right. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lily Tunisia. Thank you for that. Okay, so HK is asking about, HK is a Taurus, and asking about the Gemini X. What does my X RD truly want to know or ask me, and why hesitate to do it directly? Is there a block? Let's see how this Gemini is seeing things, HK, and if the Gemini has something they want to say to you, and if so, what? But we'll see if there's anything there that's blocking the communication as well. What's going on with this Gemini toward HK, the Taurus? What's going on with the Gemini toward HK, the Taurus? What's going on with HK toward the Gemini toward HK, the Taurus? Give me the Gemini X toward HK, the Taurus. What's going on here? Is there a blockage? Is there anything wanting to be said? Give me the overall energies of this Gemini X toward HK. Hey, Jasmine, how are ya? Let's see here. Let's see. Give me this X Gemini toward HK, the Taurus. Hey, Lisa Little Feet. Hey, Green Eyed Devil, Home Skillet. What's up, Cuppy Cake? All right, let's see here. Give me the Gemini X toward HK, the Taurus. Is there a blockage here? Let's see what it is. Five of Swords. Justice. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Give me the Justice card here. Two of Pentacles. So I think that the Gemini maybe has regret for juggling you or playing games with you. In that, I think the Gemini feels badly that they did not treat you fairly. But I don't think the Gemini wants to pick back up. But I do think the Gemini feels badly for the way they treated you. I do get that the Gemini, I don't see anything blocking communication. For what it's worth. The troublemaker Aries. Emil, you're funny. I don't think that anything is blocking this. I don't see anything blocking. What, quite honestly, let's see here. I almost think that the Gemini is intentionally avoiding communication with you. The Gemini may feel like you're mad at them because they were a player, because they were non-committal or played games or whatever. All right. I think the Gemini thinks you're mad at them, and that's the issue of for being a player. But so I don't really think there's anything blocking the Gemini, but I think the Gemini is intentionally holding back because of that. All right. The Gemini may be involved with something else. That's another thing. All right. That's another thing. I just get a non-committal energy from this Gemini, and I don't get that being any different now than it was then. I think the Gemini, the thing that the Gemini probably feels the most is they wish they had treated you more fairly, and been more upfront with you or straight up with you or something of that nature. But that's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I think the Gemini is solid on their decision to walk away. I think that's solid. I think that part is solid. I think the regret the Gemini has is they wish they had maybe handled things different, HK. Yeah. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting. So I hope this gave you some clarity at least. Yes, Mystic Born does hair, and you do like color and all that stuff, right? But yeah, she did some photos and they were so cool. I'm going to just say they were ethereal, they were mystical, they were magical and a little bit witchy. They were good. They looked really good. You guys did a great job on those pictures. If I were closer to you, you'd be doing my hair. I'm outside shaking and typing. Oh, you're fine. Oh, really? Cool. That's cool. Stacy is up next. My hair is a pain in the butt. I'm going to tell you that right now. But I got to find somebody down here. I found somebody when I was in Tuscaloosa and she did a good job. But now I got to find a good one down here. You're modeling? Oh, that's so cool. You're modeling for her. I love that. That's great. That is great. CJ, thank you for that, love bug. How you been? All right. Let's go to Stacy. Oh, let me timestamp for Stacy. Mine is a ponytail daily, so it has curls that make no sense. Well, curls aren't supposed to make sense. By definition, curls don't make sense. That's why they're, they have a mind of their own. All right, so this is Stacy asking about Rodney. And oh my gosh, somebody said I titty bumped him and went to HR to get me in trouble. Why did they do that? Do you know who it was? It sounds like somebody said they saw you do that. That's so crazy. Let's see what we can find out about this. That's so ridiculous, Stacy. Like, I could see you even doing, I don't think you did that, but I'm saying it's not altogether impossible to rub up against somebody like that and accidentally. Who here has got boobs and accidentally titty bump people? I have. It just, and like, and I'm not saying you even did it accidentally, but I'm just saying people get so whatever it is I'm trying to say. Somebody reported him for touching their arm. That's ridiculous. Yeah, especially if you're curvy. Exactly. What? Are you serious? That's crazy. Who the hell is that? People need to get a life. Tell me about who did this and why. I feel like I'm doing Uncle's topic. Uncle L has this part of his readings that he does called Who Did It and Ran. I feel like that's what I'm doing. Who did this and why? Tell me about who reported this quote unquote titty bump and why. Who did that? Right, exactly. Somebody with lots of cats. Let's see what's up. Who reported this and why? Who reported this shit? Who did this? Who did this? Help me to know how to tell Stacy at least why they did it, and if I can give her some clues as to who did it. Let's see. Somebody who's look, let me tell you, Page of Swords is not only a spy, it's a gossip. The Page of Swords is a shit stirrer sometimes. Sometimes the Page of Swords, Stacy, and that's what you're looking at here, by the way. I guess you figured that out. The Page of Swords come out. Listen, that is usually somebody that totes tails, can play sides against each other, and it's all for their own benefit. So if there is a town gossip there, oh, it's somebody wanting attention. Six of Wands, Two of Pentacles. They might be jealous of you. They are. Oh, they are. And honestly, with the Empress card and what you told me, I'm putting two and two together. Somebody's jealous of your double digits. Oh, yeah. If anybody would have reported it, but it was him. It's not. I believe it's somebody that was jealous of your curves. I'm going to be real. The Empress card showed up, and sometimes the Empress is about somebody that is, voluptuous is the best way to say it. Right. And somebody here is jealous. I picked that up. Somebody here is jealous of your curves. So I think it's another female. I don't know if there is another female there, but I think it's another female. It's either a female or a male that wants to cop a feel. One or the other. Okay. So it could be a male, but I feel like I left work in tears. I'm so sorry. That's ridiculous. But I don't know if that helps you any. Now, this is somebody, Six of Wands, it's somebody that likes attention. That's another way you're going to know. I'm going to get Six of Wands more in this thing. Give me more sex on the Six of Wands. Okay, I got a question for you. Is there a person at the workplace that is an ex of either yours or his? It's possible that this Six of Cups is here because it's an ex. But it is somebody that's got feelings for, I believe, him or her one. Okay. But it is somebody that has feelings for either you or him. And it could be somebody that you've got history with, or somebody you've known a long time, or that he's known a long time, if that makes sense. It's somebody that wants him. Whoever it is has flirted with either him or you, whichever. All right. Whichever way this flips. All right. If that makes sense. That's who this is. And this is somebody that watches y'all and pays attention to every little damn thing that you do. Let's see, me and him, I have no idea. Me, no, and him, not, I have no idea. Okay, this is somebody I think that's got a crush on you or him. Okay, and it's somebody that if it's somebody that's got a crush on him, they're jealous of your curves. If it's somebody that's got a crush on you, they wish you had titty bumped them. Now that's the whoever this is self-serving. I can tell you that. Women make over him die. That's one of them women. It's one of them women. Somebody being competitive. Yeah. Somebody being competitive, trying to sabotage with the Five of Swords here. It's some jealous hoe. Three of Swords. It's somebody trying to create problems, trying to get him to move on from you, or trying to create problems between the two of you. Yeah, that's what's up. But I would say if it's a female, it's probably somebody that's flat as a pancake. That's how you'll know. That's just a guess. But you know, why would you say that, right? All the women that I work with are bigger than me and older. Well, I don't know, but it's definitely somebody. Maybe it's just somebody jealous of your youthful looks. It could be that. I think that's what's up. But it's definitely somebody just trying to create problems between you and Rodney. That's what I got, my love. The worst part was having to keep quiet about my feelings and not tell my boss and everything. Yeah, that's just BS, right? But that's what I got, love bug. Next up is Lisa. Yeah, it's still hard to prove. Exactly. I agree with you on that, CJ. All right. You're welcome. I hope that gave you a little bit of clarity, Stacy. Here's what I think you need to do. Here's what I think you need to do with that Page of Swords that came out. I think that also came out as advice. And the Page of Swords in the area of advice is to be stealth. I wouldn't tell a lot of people that happened. I imagine you haven't. I would treat everybody like everything is fine. You don't want anybody to know that you suspect that one of them is a snake, okay? And you just watch and you'll see the signs. You will pick up on the energy. If you watch enough, my intuition, Stacy, is telling me if you watch long enough and you pay attention to how people interact with you and around you, just watch. Okay? I think you'll see it. I think you'll see who it is. Oh, yeah. Green-eyed devil's right. Women at any age would be jealous. You know how women can be. And look, I'm a woman, but you know how we can be. Yeah. She'll give herself away. I think so, CJ. I think whoever this is will give them away. And here's how you're going to know who this is. This is somebody that is trying to catch his eye. It's somebody flirting with him. And I know you said a lot of them make over him. And that, yeah, I get that. But that's the first clue. But the second clue, you're going to see it. Pay attention to the way that she, I'll tell you about a hypothetical. Well, it's not hypothetical. It's really happening. I'm not going to go into a lot of details for fear of, identifying people that are around me. But there's a situation right now where a girl is jealous of my daughter. I'll put it that way. And you can, if I sit there, I don't say anything and I just watch and and you can see it. You can see it when, if anybody compliments my daughter or anything like that, she just makes these ugly faces, and it's temporary. It's only for a second, but you can see it. You can absolutely see it. But she also makes these little snide remarks to her, right? So we're getting ready to read for Lisa, Emil. We're getting ready to read for Lisa. She's next. We are finishing up on Stacy. But anyway, Stacy, my point is you'll be able to see it in the facial expressions. You got to catch it, though. It's quite quick. But you pay attention, you'll see it. That's what I'm picking up. Anyway. It is icky behavior. And I'm like this. I'm like this. If my daughter wanted your man, baby, your man would be hers. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Because if she wanted him, you wouldn't even be having it. You wouldn't even be here. You wouldn't even be in the picture. She'd have him. I'm such a bitch. But it pisses me off when people want to act jealous like that. That's stupid. Okay. Here we go, Miss Lisa. Let's see what's up. Lisa is a Saggy-Waggy. Let me timestamp for Lisa. All right. Lisa is a Saggy-Waggy. December 13th. Is there any message for money? Hey, Trista, what's up? Is there any message for money? And then secondly, I haven't dated. No one I'm seeing. Is there anyone that I will meet? We're going to check on the energies for both for you. Let's see what we can find out for you, Lisa. All right. Give me, is there a Lisa the Sagittarius? Lisa the Sagittarius for money. What does Lisa the Sagittarius need to know about money? What does Lisa the Sagittarius need to know about money? What does Lisa the Sagittarius need to know about money? What does Lisa the Sag need to know about money? What does Lisa the Sag need to know about money? What does Lisa the Sagittarius need to know about money? Give me money for Lisa the Sag. Listen, you ain't got to worry. You ain't got to worry about it. I want you to remember something here, Lisa. I want you to think like an empress. Let's talk about the empress, all right? Let's talk about it. And why is it important with money? You know, there is that, you hear it said a lot, empresses don't chase, they attract. Okay. Well, let me talk to you about this card. This card, the Empress card, represents the planet of Venus. And most people associate Venus with love, and that is not inaccurate. But there is more to Venus. Venus also rules money. Venus rules both love and money, but Venus is also an attractant. Okay. And that's what this card is all about. And that's really where the origins, in my opinion, of empresses don't chase, they attract comes into play. The thing that we often don't talk about in tarot enough is the money side of the Empress. Yes, the Empress attracts love, not a problem. Okay. But what the other part of the Empress that we don't often mention is that she is abundant. She is creative. She literally can shit money. Okay. She births things that create money. So she is not, she's often associated with pregnancy energy, but she is pregnant with abundance. She is pregnant with ideas. She is pregnant with success. Okay. And so there is a lot of aspects to this card and why it came out. All right. So, the King of Wands here came out before that in the reverse. And I'm going to tell you why it came out like that, because you need to remember who you are. You absolutely have the power to manifest your abundance, but you've got to know who you are. You've got to be aware of your power. You've got to be aware of your success, and you've got to have the confidence within yourself to affect success. The Six of Cups is here for good reason. That's in the upright. I didn't know why that was here, but I'm going to tell you why it's here. It's to remind you that you've never gone without. You've had everything you needed. Remember back to all the times that you thought you couldn't make it, that you stressed, and somehow you made it through 100% of your bad days. And this is no different. And you may be struggling right now, but I want you to straighten up and square your shoulders. And I want you to remember who you are. And don't be afraid to believe. Don't be afraid to believe. It's going to come to you. And so literally there, and if you have issues around fears around money, things of that nature, confidence around your abilities, then maybe it's time to do a little shadow work and work on those fears and such. Okay. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you don't fear. No, that's not going to help you. If you have fears around money, look at them in the mirror, face them, ask them what they are trying to show you, make friends with them, and use that energy and alchemize it, transform that energy to make it work in your best interest, right? So yes, you have abundance here. Hold your head up and remember, let me tell you, you don't have abundance coming to you. You are abundance. You're already abundant. You just don't know it. You have divine energy in you. All right. The divine is infinitely abundant. It's there. You've got to go within and find it. And you have it. It's already yours. You're just manifesting what's already there where you can see it. But it's already there. It's already there. Manifestation is just putting it where you can see it in the 3D, but baby, it's already there. It's been there all along. You just got to manifest it where it's visual to you. But it's already there. It's right there in the room with you. Right there. Right here sitting on this table. Money. I got chills. Whew. That would preach. So I hope that helped you, Lisa. Let's see what we can find out for you about love. Expect good news. Look, Page of Pentacles. Pages are messengers. Pentacles is about money. Expect it. Expect good news about money. Expect it. As good as if you ordered something off of Amazon and we're expecting it to be delivered at your front door. I want you to expect this in the same way. It's coming, my friend. It's coming. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's look at your second question, I believe, was about love. I know, wasn't that good, CJ? Haven't dated, no one I'm seeing. Is there anyone that I will meet? Let's see what you need to know about romance. Let's see what's up with romance, Lisa. All right. Oh, that's funny, Lisa. That's so funny. I say that it's very appropriate for this time of year, right? Because we're all ordering stuff off of Amazon and stuff. I'm waiting on a few packages too, but I've got all my Amazon stuff in. They finally came in. The rest of all of it came in yesterday. All right. What does Lisa the Sage need to know about love? Oh, that's funny. What does Lisa the Sagittarius need to know about love? What do we see in love for Lisa the Sagittarius? What's going on here? What's going on with love? What's going on with love? What's going on in love? Four of Swords definitely speaks to you being on a break. Three of Wands, look up. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. It looks like a slow change of the tide. A slow change of the tide. But I do believe so. Can I submit to you, Lisa, that this is going to be about manifestation too, with the damn Three of Wands here. That can sometimes be about that. And the Seven of Pentacles. Oh God, here we go again. Expect what you want. You're in Empress mode when it comes to this as well. This is literally what the Empress would do. What would the Empress do? She would sit on her ass because she knows she doesn't have to do anything. She would look out the window on occasion because she'd know love is on the way because she had done her inner work. And it's just a matter of time. I swear to God, that's crazy. Okay, hold on. I'm going to get more for you. This whole thing is around reminding who you are. Yeah, we got people up in their power today. I love it too. Lisa's rocking. Listen to me. I know that you have experienced doo-doo heads in the past. Okay? You're over that. Those days are over. The emperors in the reverse, those are over. Forget about it. Forget about them. I mean, don't forget about them. Learn from them. All right. But they're over. They're gone. Eight of Swords in reverse. All right. They don't have any future impact. Ten of Wands in reverse. You know what that means? End of a tough cycle. So your future's better. Your future's much better than your past. There's people that are going to be flirting with you. How will she know who this is? Okay, here's what I got. You are going to have people come towards you. They're going to test your boundaries. They're going to test your boundaries. All right. You know what that means? Hold tight. Stand your ground. You know, Lisa, what you're looking for. Do not let these half-assed attempts to come towards you get any near. Don't even hold them right out there. Don't even, Lisa. You've got people coming towards you, but you're getting advice to hold the line on what you want, stand your ground on what you want. Don't settle for bullshit. Don't stand for these little fuck boys. Okay, don't do it. They don't get the time of day. They get zero of your time and energy unless they come correct. You're over the bullshit and you've moved on from that. All right. I do. You got somebody here that's worth your time. Are you going to have several people, I believe, come towards you that you're going to go, your eyes are going to roll? Yes. Yes, you are. I see it. And I don't see you giving them the time of day. I see you literally rolling your eyes and moving on. Just like a good Sagittarius will do. Good Sagittarius, right? I see you literally going, let me see if I can do it. I see you literally doing this. And that's it. Okay. Is there one coming that's worth your time? Yeah. Yeah, there is. There may be a couple that are worth your time. Are you going to be in a relationship? You damn right you are. All right. I don't think it's the next one that crosses your path, but I do see things picking up for you in general. And I see you dealing with a couple of numbskulls. And then I see you finding a person that's pretty good, and you deal with that, and you'll be in a relationship, a happy relationship with a new one. All right. So I do like that. I feel like whoever you end up with is going to be like a yin yang thing. Okay. You guys will be complimentary of each other in that what you're good at, they're not as good at, and what you're not as good at, they're good at. Like in other words, if you can cook, they probably can't cook. If they do good with budgeting, then you probably don't, that kind of stuff. Or you may have different interests from this person, but it's not the thing that's going to make you bored to go do whatever with them. You'll have fun with them and they'll have fun doing stuff with you. So it's something that almost brings it enriches the connection, the differences. It's not like majorly deal breaking type differences. It's stuff that enriches the connection, if that makes sense. It's like the peanut butter for your jelly. So that's how I'm going to describe the person that you end up with. I can't make this shit up. She just came out. The Empress. I will put my talk to the hand again. Yes, you do. You're a Sag. You know what that means. Look, I'm a Gemini. We're on the same axis. All right. We handle things similarly, not identical, but similarly. So you know how to do this, Sag. Let me tell you, I love Sagittarius season. I do. Because it's like as a Gemini, it's kind of like, it's similar to Gemini season. It's different, but we're still, the Geminis are still feeling some kind of way. I don't know if Saggies feel that way during Gemini season, where you guys kind of pick up on that energy. I don't know. Do Saggies pick up on it whenever Gemini season is around? Y'all have to tell me. The one that you, Lisa, and Green Eye Devil, and if I've got any other Saggies here, I'll be curious. Gemini season feels more amped up. Sag season feels more like, don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. But I'm definitely full of myself. You felt it during this last full moon. I did during the last full moon. That was crazy. Let me put Tina on here. Do you? Your mind races? Yeah. That clocks. Anytime, there's anything going on in Gemini season or, like with that moon. I didn't really feel it as much with that full moon, but I was laughing. That was funny. I'm like, I blather all the time. So after Mystic is Tina. All right, here we go. Emil, you are up next. Emil the Aries. All right. So Emil did 2 questions. I was saying a bunch of stuff like so smart, like kind of. That's funny. You're welcome. And thank you, Lisa. And happy birthday again. Happy birthday again. All right. For my legal case with this big corporate, let me timestamp for Emil. Troublemaker of the year. That you cracked me up when you said that. I was laughing so hard. If you're a troublemaker, Emil, you fit right in. You're in the right place. You're amongst your own. You found your tribe, Emil, if you're a troublemaker. All right. So Emil says, for my legal case with this big corporation, will we go to court or will they settle? We're going to find out. I'm going to see what's up. And then how is the young Leo feeling now after I blocked her? Let's look at the court case. Let's see. Does this look like this will settle? I'm going to look at the energies around this thing settling before court. We sure were, Green Eye Devil. I forgot about that. That was funny. We were so bad. What are the energies of this thing settling? What are the energies of this thing settling before it goes to court? What are the energies of this thing settling before it goes to court? What are the energies of this thing settling before it goes to court? This court case, please. What are the energies of this thing settling before it goes to court? What are the energies of this thing settling before it goes to court? I think they may lowball you for sure. I don't know if it's going to settle or not. I think they are going to try to lowball you. I do see that. Let me see if they're going to come back up before court, though. Is this going to settle before court? Is this going to settle before court? Right before. right? They're going to take it all the way to the limit, if you know what I mean. I do think it will. So the Chariot, the Judgment, Page of Pentacles, it may be like literally the day of. I am not shitting you. It may be the day of, Emil. But you will reach an agreement. That's the Page of Pentacles here. Now, I think they are going to come to you before then and try to offer you some stupid shit that's an insult. I literally think that. I may be wrong on that part. I saw the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. So I kind of think they're going to try to lowball you with some stupid, ridiculous slap in the face amount. And I think that you're going to be like, I think you're going to roll your eyes and go, I can't believe that they even think that I would entertain that. I think they're going to get right up before court and then they're going to offer you something that is reasonable, and it looks to me like you probably would take it. You let me know, Emil, if that, you keep me posted on this. I'm not sure when this is, how long you've got, but you've got a bit of a waiting game. But it's going to come. Look, you're going to get what you want. Last time, it's 10 of Pentacles. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you want. Justice in the upright. Things, it's going, and it's going to settle because we asked for the energies of it settling before, and I do see it, but I literally see it happening day of. And normally I don't get time frames. It's hard for me to predict time frames with cards, but sometimes you'll pick it up intuitively. I feel like they're going to push it to the limit. They're going to push it to the limit. You know what? You're going to have to act like you don't care. Okay? This is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to be like, look, I don't need this. I'll take you. I know I got it. I know I got this. You're going to have to take this. Look, you're an Aries. You can do this. You're going to have to be like, we're going to take you to, we're going to get everything. We're going to get everything we want if you take us to court, and we don't care. We don't care. Because my cards said you would. You're going to get what you want out of this email. You're going to get what you want. But you're going to have to play hardball with these motherfuckers. If that makes sense. But that's what I got. That's what I got. But I literally have with the Judgment card coming out. Let me go back and show you what I had. My original cards were Chariot, Judgment, and Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is sometimes like a message. It's good news about money. Okay. That's the literal definition. Good news of a financial nature. All right. And you're going to get this communication right in the nick of time. Like, I feel like right on Judgment Day, literally. Okay. And it'll be some kind of a email or a contract or, something of that. It could be a phone call. Okay. But it'll be a message of some sort. But I feel like it'll be a written document at some point. It may come verbally first and then in the form of a written document shortly thereafter. That's what I got. There is a possibility that they could bring this like as a courier. I don't know if that makes sense, but like how law firms have runners. I almost feel like this could be brought to you by courier, like Western Union or Courier, something of that nature, if that makes sense. All right. Tell your baby girl sweet, or tell your baby sweet dreams, Mystic Born. You got to let me know if this makes sense. If that happens the way that I'm seeing it. And what's weird is this. What is weird is this, Emil. A lot of times things can be done electronically. So I don't know why I'm picking that up, that would be done by courier. But I think it is. So keep me posted. All right. Your second question. Let's go to your second question. The young Leo. How is the young Leo feeling now after I blocked her? Let's find out what we can find out on it, Emil. I know, right? What about this young Leo toward Emil the Aries? What about this young Leo toward Emil the Aries? What's going on with her? They have to write a check. Oh, well, do they have to physically write a check, or can they do like a monetary transfer? They might do a physical check. I see a courier in there somewhere. She could be an avoidant. We'll find out. Give me this Leo. Give me this young Leo. Okay. All right. Give me this young Leo. Give me this young Leo toward Emil the Aries. Give me the young Leo toward Emil the Aries. Give me the young Leo toward Emil the Aries. Give me the young Leo toward Emil the Aries. Eight of Swords. She might be a little bit shell-shocked. She's definitely up in her head. You got her in her brain. Four of Wands. You pulled her. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. World reverse. You left her hanging. You literally left her hanging. She's got a lot of questions. She feels like she has a lot of unanswered questions. With the Eight of Swords and, the Four of Wands in the reverse and the World card in the reverse, she's like, what the hell? What did he just do? What just happened? She is a little bit shell-shocked. And she's, give me more. I want to know more on the, what is she questioning? Okay, I know she's questioning. What is she questioning? What is she questioning here? What is she questioning? I've got a mild tower, which even a mild tower is not a good one. So yeah, she's definitely shell-shocked a little bit. Tell me what she's questioning. She thinks she may have somebody else. She's like, does he have another person? Three of Swords here. She may be heartbroken too. Eight of Cups. She feels like you walked away from her. What is she questioning? What is she questioning? What is she questioning? What is she questioning? She wonders if this even bothers you. Five of Cups in reverse. She feels like this doesn't even, she's like, does this even bother him? Justice, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. She wants to talk to you. She wants to make things right. She's hoping that in time you'll unblock her where you guys can talk. Two of Pentacles. She's lost. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Pentacles. She doesn't know what to do. Two of Pentacles here. Ace of Cups in reverse. She can't come toward you, she says. She wants to, though, with the Page of Wands. Six of Swords. She's like, did you just move on without even a thought? Does it even bother you? Are you even thinking about me? This is in her mind. This is in her mind. Does this even bother you, Emil? That's her, not me. Okay, that's what she's wondering. Has he moved on? Does he even think about this? Does this even bother him? Has he got somebody else already? Has he moved the hell on? Could he forget me this quick? Has he forgotten all about you? She says, has he forgotten all about me? I'm just channeling what I'm seeing her saying from these cards. Maybe in time he'll unblock me. Maybe in time he'll unblock me. So that we can talk. She's nervous too. The Knight of Swords is a nervous Nelly sometimes. Give me more. I did. I remember that. She's a nervous Nelly, though. You definitely got her attention. That's for damn sure. Give me a little more on this thingy meal. Let me see here. I thought he was in love with me. This is not fair. This is her. I thought he was in love with me. This is not fair. I thought I had him right where I wanted him. What? I thought I had him right where I wanted him. Wheel of Fortune to the Five of Swords. I thought I had him eating out of my hands. I thought I had him right where I wanted him. Now he done bailed. Hierophant in the reverse. This didn't go like, she misses you. Six of Cups. This didn't go like I wanted it to. And she is lost without you. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So I think you can without any doubt, you can say that you won this one. You won this one. This is a good move. She's going to try to reach out to you in some other way. She's going to try to maybe create another account or do something. Yeah, she's pretty determined to talk to you and sweet talk you. I'm going to tell you that right now, Emil. She's pretty determined to get around that in some way. So I will say this, expect to hear from her. Yeah, I think that's it, Emil. I think you're right on this. I think she's going to try to get you back in that web that she has woven. And she's going to reach out to you, and I think she may create another account. She's going to do shit to try to get your attention. She may try to flex. She is. I'm going to tell you. She may try to make you jealous. But that's what's up. But yeah, she's not going to stand on business. She's not going to stand on business. But she thought she had you where she wanted you. She did. And it shocked her that she didn't. Yes, I definitely got attention-seeking behavior. I sure did, Mystic. Absolutely did. She already posted a TikTok. See, there you go. There you go. There you go. Green-eyed devils. She's funny. But I hope that gave you some clarity, Emil. I hope that gave you the clarity you were looking for, love bug. Next up is Suzanne. Yeah. She'll grow up one day, but she's not yours to raise, you know. Turn the other cheek and move on. There you go. All right, let's go to Suzanne. Suzanne is asking about the Scorpio. I hate that I still care. You know what, Suzanne? It's okay. It's okay, beautiful. You can't, your feelings are neither wrong or right. They just are. And I'm glad that you at least acknowledge them rather than the opposite, because that wouldn't be healthy. So the fact that you acknowledge that you have feelings, that's actually better. That will help you in the long run. But let's see about the Scorpio's current feelings toward you. No contact. I have him blocked. Let's see what we can find out for you, love. Give me this Scorpio towards Suzanne. Give me this Scorpio towards Suzanne. What's going on? Give me an update on where this Scorpio is these days as it relates to Suzanne. Give me this Scorpio as it relates to Suzanne. Give me the Scorpio as it relates to Suzanne. Give me the Scorpio as it relates to Suzanne. Give me the Scorpio as it relates to Suzanne. Give me the Scorpio as it relates to Suzanne. He can't move on either. He tries. He tries to move on and he can't. Six of Swords. That's the card of moving on. Right behind that, the Four of Cups in reverse and the Death card in the reverse. The Four of Cups in reverse is my card that I get a lot of times whenever I see somebody that says, I fumbled the best thing ever. I lost the best thing ever. I'll forever regret losing that person. This is him. That's how he feels toward you. Death reversed is traditionally a comeback around card, or I'm hung up on her still. And the fact that it's the major arcana really even further trumps that Six of Swords, right? So he's not in any way, shape, nor form over you. He tries to be. I'm going to get more on this. I'm going to dig a little bit deeper on it, Suzanne, but I at least wanted to let you know initially what I was seeing. So the struggle is real for the Scorpio. The struggle is real. God, the Ten of Wands, Six of Cups. Oh, Jesus. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This is crazy. No wonder you feel connected to this person, Suzanne. No wonder. There is heavy energy between you two with the Ten of Wands here coming out with the Six of Cups. He misses you, and I kind of feel, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, he feels like he's not where he's supposed to be. He feels stuck, and he reminisces about you. He thinks about the good times, but it's heavy. There's that Ten of Wands here. He wants so much to release this, but he's just not able to. I want to dig on that Ten of Wands a little bit more for you, Suzanne. I want to get a little bit more on that heaviness. I kind of think he gets in the blues over this with the Ten of Wands, but he definitely feels burdened. That's some heavy energy. Woo, it's heavy energy. And it's Scorpio energy at that. Because the Six of Cups is Scorpio, and it's one of the Scorpio cards in the Minor Arcana, the Six of Cups. You've also pulled the Death card in the reverse. King of Swords. He tries to talk himself out of, okay, wow, this is interesting. King of Swords, Five of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords. This is very interesting. He feels like you're mad at him. He feels like you've turned your back on him. He feels like that even if he were to try to reach out to you, which I know you said you've got him blocked, but he feels like he can't. It would, if he reached out to you, there would be drama because you're mad at him, or conflict or bickering or whatever because you're mad at him. But do y'all have any mutual acquaintances that he might be talking to or asking about you? Or do you have family members that he might be asking about you, or people that you both know, mutual friends or something? Okay, he's asking about you. Whoever he's talking to, I don't get that they're a liar. I don't get that they're a bad person, but he's been asking about you. He's been asking about. He's busted up. Three of Swords, Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, he talks to a friend because he's blocked, and he can't reach out to you. That's what's up. Limerence is Stacy. It's a yeah. There's a lot of content about limerence on YouTube as well, if you're curious about it. Nonetheless, he is really struggling with this. Yeah, I know. I remember that, Suzanne. And I don't think you were wrong to do it, because we've read for him off and on for you. And I don't dislike his energy. I don't think he's an overall bad person, but it doesn't matter what his intentions are. The way that he treated you was painful just the same, and you did the right thing. But yeah, and he is, ruminating is a good word, Suzanne, especially with this Ten of Wands. I think he does ruminate about this a lot. I'll be honest with you. I think the Six of Cups here, I think he thinks about the good times with you. He reminisces, but I also think he ruminates. He may have regret. I'm going to see. You want me to find out for you, Suzanne? I feel like he does. With that Four of Cups in reverse, there's a lot that would suggest he has regret. I mean, he's very burdened about this. So it very well could be regret or guilt. I'm going to find out for you, okay? I'm going to find out where he is on that particular part of the equation. I'm going to look. Probably. Give me the Scorpio. Is there regret? Is there remorse? Is there regret or remorse? That's it, Green-Eyed Devil. I think you're right. I think it does go back and forth. Talk to me about any regret or remorse from this Scorpio towards Suzanne, please. Specifically, regret or remorse. A Virgo and Capricorn will do that too, though, Green-Eyed Devil. They'll all do that. Regret and remorse here. Yeah. Yes. He knows he sabotaged this thing. He knows he sabotaged this thing. He knows he needed to make some changes. He knows he needed to express himself and his feelings more. He's telling me that he owes you an apology. He's also telling me that he should have offered something. What, remind me, Suzanne, wasn't some of his issue commitment? Wasn't that some of his issue all along? I think it was, if I'm remembering right. I'll find out. Yeah, he regrets not offering you something. That's what I'm seeing here with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands. He's regretting not offering you something. Let's see what he would do. Yeah, yeah. What would he do? What would he do? I remember that. I do remember that now, Suzanne. What would he do if given the opportunity? If given the opportunity, give me in 3 cards succinct what he would do. Suzanne. This is one of those situations where just because a person wants to do things differently doesn't mean they have the ability to. I think he would fuck it up again. 5 of Swords, 2 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. He would hold back again. He would do the same thing again. And the reason is because he's still in that same energetic vibration, because he has not done any work on himself. I talk about that sometimes, Suzanne, in my readings about the best of intentions versus how they actually follow through, because that's 2 different things. It doesn't make him a bad person. What it does make him is an unhealed person. And he would bleed on you even though you haven't cut him. And if you give him the opportunity, he would do it again. He's not a bad guy, though. He's not a bad guy. It is. It's low frequency Scorpio shit. I hate it. It is. And he just needs to work on himself. And until he does that, if he ever does, he's going to really be in self-destruct mode, and anybody around him is going to be hurt as collateral damage. Yeah, not a bad guy, just needs to heal. I mean, Suzanne, a lot of these readings, that's what I see. I do sometimes see a person that is just flat out malevolent, okay? He's not one of those, but he is very much unhealed, right? They can heal. Scorpios can heal. I think Scorpios can heal. They don't let people have second chances that often. But that's what I got, Suzanne. Hey, Vixen Tika. You will, Suzanne, have you seen that series that I have over on Phoenix Rising about or deep soul connections? I think that's what you're dealing with, is one of those. I really do. I think that's what you're dealing with. I did like a 5-part series on those over on Patreon, and it's called Deep Soul Connections, and but it's also people on Phoenix Rising have access to that. So I don't know if you have Phoenix Rising or not, but I think it will help you to kind of make sense of it a little bit more. It's hard to make sense of it. It is because it's just so damn hard because these energies are so heavy. But I really feel like that's what you're dealing with. Just over time and, in talking to you, the struggle has been so tough for you. And I've picked it up that it's tough for him. The struggle, he feels this, no doubt about it. But this is almost like one of those connections that is tied to being a catalyst for you both. And those catalyst connections, it's a special hell. But yeah, check that out. You can do just that, or you can just do Phoenix Rising, whichever. If that makes sense. Yeah, Green Eye Devil is right. All right, let me update the list. I just got Valerie's order came in. Yeah, that's true, Suzanne. Thank you too, babes. I hope you will. I know, I'm not going to say I know how you feel. I will never say that to you. But what I went through one of those deep, deep soul connections, and oh my God, it can be haunting. And you think you're over it, and then it comes back, and you think you're over it, and this went on forever. And so, and it felt like pure torture. And yeah, but the catalyst is the big mom. And and so my heart goes out to you because I know what I went through. And it was just, I say I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, and it's really hard. It was the best thing that ever happened to me ultimately, but it was the hardest thing that I ever went through and the most painful by far. So, Suzanne, I guess, if nothing else, if I can just say to you, you're not alone. You're not crazy. This energy between two people is often real. And it is, you can't put words on it unless you've just walked through it. That's my, you know, but you're not crazy. You're not alone. And I promise you there's hope. I promise you there is peace to be had. It doesn't feel like it right now, but there is. There is. It is rough. It is. It feels like this ghost that just constantly haunts you. Yeah, it shakes you up no matter how tough you think you are. Basically takes your ego. Yes, it's that among other things. It sure does. It's rough. I mean, I tell you, I never got that hung up on people. I mean, I would have trouble getting over people, but not, I mean, I would get over people, but I'm telling you, that's a whole different getting over, if it makes sense. It's a whole different thing. Yeah, the other side of this is beautiful. Mystic born. Yeah, it's just, but it's a process, man. And I'm going to tell you, when it's all said and done, you will be able to say, I have danced with the devil. I have walked across the hot, ashy coals in hell, and I have lived to tell it. You'll be able to say that. And it won't make you stronger. What it will do is show you how strong you always were and how powerful you always were that you just didn't realize. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes that for us to realize what the hell we are and what the hell we're made of. There's so much that can come out of shadow work with this stuff. I really, that's going to help you a lot. That's going to help you a lot. I almost think instead of doing that 5-part series, just do Phoenix Rising. That'll help you a lot more. And the price is not that much different, and you'll get access to everything. So I almost think it's worth it just for you to, do the Phoenix Rising. If I don't know, Suzanne, if you have an Apple phone or not, but if you have Android or you have a laptop, it'll be cheaper to do my membership on there than on an iPhone. Apple charges people more. It doesn't come to me, it goes to them. So I always try to tell people that. Anyway, I hope that helped you, love. All right. Speaking of mystic, you need a strong general message. Okay, I got you. You need a strong general message, right, Mystic Born? Thank you, love. What does Mystic need to know? What does Mystic Born 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 need to know? Give me a Moonology for Mystic Born. Give me a Moonology for Mystic Born. Give me a Moonology for Mystic Born. You got 2 that came out, Mystic Born. You are very close to achieving a goal. And you have new romance on the horizon. So that's pretty good. I'm going to pull tarot for you, but I felt like I needed to do a Moonology for you. Something told me to, and it also told me I needed to do a spiritual AF card for you. So we're going to pull one of these for you as well. But I'm going to pull tarot in a minute as well. What does Mystic Born need to know from spiritual AF? What does Mystic Born need to know from spiritual AF? You'll like this. Maybe you just need to shake your booty. Life throws out very few problems that aren't more easily managed after you've danced it out a bit. Think you're a bad dancer? Stop that shit right now. Just stand up and give your groove thing a jiggle. It's 98.5% scientifically proven to make you take yourself less seriously. So that will definitely lift your spirits for sure. There you go. There you go. Let's pull some tarot for Mystic Born. Good. Well, there's your confirmation, Mystic Born. There's your confirmation. And I don't usually pull out of the oracles for personal reads and mini reads and stuff, but something told me to pull from both of those decks. So there you go. The star. Oh, I dropped it. Hold on, I gotta go get it. Don't look at my look, I gotta go get it. I dropped it behind it. Where did it go? Here it is. The star card, Mystic Born. The star card came out. You have every reason to be optimistic. Your better day, the best days in your life are ahead of you. The best days in your life are ahead of you. Be optimistic. There are people that haven't met you yet that are going to love you. Stay on your healing journey. This literally came out. What a card. There is always hope. There's always hope. There is always hope. There's always hope. What else did she need to know? It's the blockage that you face is only temporary. The blockage, hey, Laura, the blockage that you feel right now is very much temporary. It's a test that you're going through. You're in this, you may be going through a little bit of an ego death right now. I got major healing vibes, but there's an inner battle here. That's why you're parked. That's why you feel stagnant, but you're actually not. There's something inside of you. There's a battle being fought inside of you. And I kind of feel like it may be a little bit of an ego death. But there's something, confirmation. Mystic Born, Two of Cups, confirmation. Look on the bottom of the deck, King of Cups. This stagnancy is temporary. You had a lot from that breakup come out and resurface in Mercury pre-shadow. Yes. This is preparing you. All this bullshit that you're feeling right now, and it does. It feels like shit. I know it does. And I know you know this, Mystic Born. You're pretty, you know what I'm saying. You're pretty, I don't know, aware of things spiritually. But it's literally preparing you for this. Yeah, ego death is very, very difficult when you go through it, but it'll make you so confident. It sure will. What else does she need to know? It's you are working through your blockages right now. You are literally working and addressing your baggage. Literally. You're only at the red light. It will not last forever. You will move forward. You absolutely will move forward. You absolutely will move forward. Are you looking at making some sort of a decision, Mystic? What are you mulling over, Mystic Born, right now? What are you mulling over? Are you you don't have to tell me, but are you mulling something over? Are you trying to make a decision about something? You got to get on your channel. It's time. It's time. It's time. You've got the end of a tough cycle. You're closer to the end of the tough cycle than you think you are. One more hard push with the 10 of Wands, and this will be some kind of tough cycle being it. There's that decision again. Let me tell you something. Take the high road and follow your intuition. I got that before. When the 2 of Wands was here in the reverse, I'm like, her intuition is telling her something, but she's second guessing her intuition. You are. You know what to do. You know what to do. You already know. You already have the answer. You know what to do. It's time. It's go time. It's go time. It's go time. But you got love coming. I love this reading for you. Green-eyed devil. But there you go. There you go. You, Mystic Born, I don't know if you can put your channel. I don't know if you can put your, you have to be a mod to put your channel link on here. But hold on a minute. I'm going to make you a mod so you can put your link. Hang on a minute. I'm going to make you a mod so you can put your link. So you should now have you're now a mod. And so put your channel link on there and we'll, it'll let you put a link on there now. That's okay. That way we'll just have it. We'll just have it for when you do. Oh, Laura, I got to put you on here after Valerie. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Let me update the list real quick. There it is. All right, there you go, Green-eyed Devil. Now you can go there and subscribe. Everybody go subscribe to Mystic Born's channel. Oh, well, I'm glad to do it. You subbed too. Thank you, Laura. You're so sweet. I love that. There you go. Definitely, Mystic Born. You definitely need to. Forget us, make yourself proud. How sweet is that? All right. Let's go to Tina. Let me check my quantities real quick. Can I do that? Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, I was on the wrong thing. Let me go here. Okay. We made you cry in the best way. Oh, I love that. All right. So Tina. Yes, of course. All right. So let's do Tina's question. Tina had asked the Taurus's overall energy toward her. Tina, are you here? If you are, Remind me, I know you have read, I have read for you before, but my brain cannot remember your zodiac sign. So remind me of your zodiac sign. Gemini. That's why I always think of you as a Cancer, because of that stellium, Mystic Born. All right. Give me the Taurus's overall energy toward Tina, the Gemini. Give me the Taurus's overall energy, please, toward Tina, the Gemini. Give me the Taurus's overall energy toward Tina, the Gemini. Give me this Taurus toward Tina, the Gemini. Give me the Taurus, please, toward Tina, the Gemini. Give me the Taurus toward Tina, the Gemini. Give me the Taurus, please, toward Tina, the Gemini. Give me the Taurus toward Tina, the Gemini. Three of Wands. Hierophant in the reverse, the Sun in the upright. He's got some strong feelings for you, but why is the Hierophant in the reverse? Three of Wands. Give me more on that. He's curious what you're up to. He does feel kind of stuck right now. Why is the Hierophant here in the reverse? Give me the Hierophant, please, in the reverse. Page of Cups, Five of Swords, Nine of Wands in the reverse. He would like to contact you, reach out to you, make nice with you, initiate some conversation with you, possibly express emotion or apologize, but he feels like it would be in vain. To do so would just be in vain. He would just be fooling himself. It would be fighting a losing battle. And I don't know why that is. It's almost like with the Hierophant in the reverse, there's something here that is, I don't feel like that's here because he's non-committal. I feel like that's here because there's something about your connection where either you guys want two different things, or your families don't approve of each other, or there's something unconventional about this connection. Maybe you guys have different spiritual beliefs. There's something here that he feels like is a major obstacle, if that makes sense. He feels like you're his happily ever after with the Sun card here. But the thing about it is, Tina, is this, he feels stuck. There's this obstacle. He's very curious about what you're up to. He feels like you guys want two different things. It's unconventional. There's an obstacle. Okay. So it is unconventional. So this Taurus tries to get to put this behind them with the Five of Cups in reverse. But clearly is not able to do so. All right. Clearly is not able to do so. So the Taurus tries to The Taurus tries to detach from their emotions. All right. Not sure why to apologize. It's not necessarily an apology. With the Page of Cups doesn't always mean apology. It can just mean to express emotion, to move toward you, possibly to ask you to see each other, that kind of thing. But so there's definitely this thought of communication or trying to take it to the next level, but feeling like it would be insurmountable. He's been in constant contact. Well, then that could be an offer. That could be an offer. Give me a minute. Yet he continues to push through. Yeah, I mean, I pick up this energy from him like he's stoic. He's stoic. He tries to be stoic, which is so Taurian, right? He tries to be, just be strong throughout all of this. Very burdened by it. 10 of Wands here, 4 of Pentacles. He doesn't let you know how much things bother him or how much this bothers him. He holds back. He internalizes a lot of his internal struggles. He feels like you guys are supposed to be together. 2 of Cups here. And even the Sun card. He feels like if you guys were together, you'd be happily ever after. I'm going to see what his next move might be toward you, Tina. You said he stays in constant contact. What's his next move toward Tina? What's the Taurus's next move toward Tina? Three of Swords, 6 of Wands, 7 of Cups. I think this Taurus is going to try to move on. I think this Taurus is going to try to release this. Yeah, 3 of Cups in reverse. I'm getting strong third-party energy here and keeping options open and being, entertaining various options with the 6 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think anything is going to materialize that's going to be lasting between you and this Taurus. Unfortunately, Tina, that's what I'm seeing. There's strong emotion from this Taurus, but whatever it is, this Taurus is not really wanting to do whatever it would take to make this work, if that makes sense. But that's what I got, my love. That's what I got. I think I'm going to tell you what it feels like to me, Tina. It feels like this Taurus may be involved or either just non-committal. His actions are strong right now, so thanks for checking. Yeah. There are strong feelings. I mean, and I can see why you would pick up on that. There are some strong feelings from that Taurus, but I just ultimately think that whatever that thing is, he's going to end up thinking it's just too much to overcome. Whatever this thing is that makes it unconventional. That's what I get. But I hope that helps you, love. It does make, okay. So where's the doo-doo head? I've got something to say. If the doo-doo head is still here, I know exactly why this happened to you. This morning, I saw an orb fly into my window, around my room, and then into my mouth. I have been drooling ever since. Let me tell you why that happened to you. Because the spirit that was around you realized that it was better to not inseminate you, and it would be much better to dispose of their goods there, because they don't feel like they need to be reproduced with someone quite so fucking stupid. The family tree is already a wreath. Exactly. Hey, Top Gun Papa. Taurus, Taurus, Virgo. All right, let's go to Valerie. Let's go to Valerie. Let's see. Okay, Miss Valerie. Let me timestamp for Valerie. All right. So Valerie had two questions. Oh, this is Vixen Tika. I like that name. All right, Scorpio sandwiched between long-term Sag and new Cancer. All right, so this is a Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. All right, so how is my absence affecting the Cancer? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Miss Valerie. How is Valerie's absence affecting the Cancer? Hold on just a minute. All right. How is Valerie's absence affecting the Cancer? How does the Cancer feel with Valerie's absence? 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 King of Wands, Hierophant in the reverse, Lover's card. This is crazy. So the Cancer, I did have some jumpers that came up that let me know this Cancer is up in their head about your absence. The Cancer definitely feels a connection to you. Cancer may wonder if Cancer, Six of Cups, was the Cancer non-committal? Okay, one of two things. Either the Cancer feels like you wasted their time, or they feel like they wasted your time. He's hot and cold. Okay, that's why it's okay. So he's tap dancing around this Hierophant. That's what it is. He does miss you. with the Six of Cups. I can tell you that. Oh, he's had some time to reflect. Cancer has had some time to reflect. Definitely feels your absence. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? He's still indecisive about what he wants. He knows he needs to make a decision. That's why the Lover's card is here. He knows he needs to make a decision, but he misses you. He sees your value. He's very sexually attracted to you. So he definitely misses you, but he doesn't want you to know that. He's burdened. 10 of Wands. High Priestess in the reverse. He's going to try to reach out to you, or he's hoping you'll reach out to him, one or the other. He wants to open up communication between you two again. He wants to boink you. He wants to boink you for sure, Valerie. He definitely misses the boinky boinky. He's like, God, she's hot. He knows he needs to make a decision. 2 of Wands. So are you going to? Are you going to make a decision? No. No. No, he's not going to make a decision. He's going to stay stuck. He knows he needs to, but he's not doing it. He does miss you, but got to be him reaching out. He goes to me last time I reached out. Yeah, I think it's him. I think it's him reaching out then. Breaking the silence, literally. High Priestess in the reverse is what I got with that communication. He's very burdened. And you know, the thing about it is, it's kind of like this. He looks at you. He knows that you are commitment worthy. Queen of Pentacles. You came out as the Queen of Pentacles. He knows you're worth committing to. He knows would make somebody a great life partner with that Queen of Pentacles. Okay. He knows that. And he knows he needs to step up and just doesn't. He may intend to step up and not. That may be another thing. I mean, he goes back and forth. I think he's just non-committal here with the Two of Pentacles. Again, that hot and cold. So I do feel like you're going to hear from him with the Page of Wands. And I kind of think this is what's interesting. What I feel like is the communication going to be like, he's going to pop up like everything's fine. Hey, how you doing? What up, girl? What up, sexy? Something like that. What up, sexy? Some kind of flirty, sexy kind of communication coming. That's what's up. That's what you'll hear. And I think he'll do the same thing again if you'll give him the opportunity. And I think he's strongly motivated by his sexual attraction toward you. That is a big motivation here. Would he lie to her to get her in the sack? Would he lie to her? Yeah, he would be pretty determined. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the energy he would do anything to get you in the sack. Right. Yes, Mystic Born. Of course. Do you have my cash out? Yeah. So that's what I get on the Cancer. That's what I get on the Cancer. Let's look at the other one that you asked for. What does Spirit have for me regarding my Sag? We're going to find out. Give me the Sag. Give me the Sag toward Valerie. Give me the Sag toward Valerie, the Scorpio. She's a Scorpio, Green-Eyed Devil. Valerie's the Scorpio. Right? Give me the Sag. Give me the Sag. Give me the Sag. Give me the Sag toward Valerie. Yeah, big plot twist. Exactly. Hey, CJ. Why is the Three of Swords here? Six of Cups. He misses you. He reminisces about you. You've got a soul bond with this Sag, Ace of Wands. He wants a new start. I think. Let me clarify the Ace of Wands. God, the Lovers, because shit. Okay. Okay, listen. He wants to reach out. He wants to start something with you, but it's not an actual offer. That's why I clarified that Ace of Wands. Okay. Here's what's crazy. Sag is very sexually attracted to you. He loves the blinky with you. I think Sag may have love for you, and I think so. With that Six of Cups and the Lover's card, I think so. But I don't think the Sag is wanting a relationship. With the Fool card in the reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, I think the Sag misses the boinky. I don't know why the Three of Swords is here. There could be a third party, or he may just be busted up about something. King of Swords, he's making head over heart. Two of Cups. Okay. Listen, he's got emotion for you, but he's trying to detach himself from that. All right. And literally, he just doesn't want to think about feelings, but he does want to think about the boinky. He doesn't want to think about feelings, though. You're going to hear from this Sag if you have not already. Sag is popping up. All right. Sag is popping up. I think he's got something in his britches popping up. I think that's what this is all about. Yes, he's trying to strictly sexualize her. It is making it easier for him. That's it, Green Old Devil. He does have emotion, but he don't want to think about that. He don't want to acknowledge it. He don't want to think about it. Da, 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 da. He's around all the time. Well, yeah, I don't know where he is, but I'm going to tell you, you're going to hear from him again. All right. I get him continuing to stay in contact with you. Wants to be friends more than a relationship. Yeah. And I see that. He doesn't want a relationship, but now he would like the benefits. He would like the benefits. This is, yeah, Ace of Pentacles. He's holding back on that commitment all day long. Sag is making it painfully clear to me in what he's telling me through the cards that he does not want commitment. This is a very Sagittarius reading. This is typical Sagittarius bullshit. And look, I love Sagittarians, but if a Sagittarian is going to give bullshit, this is going to be what it is. For the most part. They are fun. They are definitely fun. No doubt about it. And Scorpios are too, just in different ways. Scorpios have that incredibly delicious sense of humor. Oh my God. You guys are crazy. But that's what's up with the Sag. Does Sag have emotion for you? You damn right he does. Does he want to talk about it? Admit it? Not even to himself. Not even to himself. So I hope, Vixen, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you story time. Laura, do you mind if I take some time and share a story with Valerie? Valerie, I dealt with somebody, Gemini. Geminis and Sages can honestly be very similar in this whole thing. And I dealt with a Gemini for a long time. I mean, a long time. We were friends, we dated, we were friends, we dated, we were friends, we dated. I've known this guy since I was in the seventh grade. We were both 61, and our birthdays are 11 days apart, literally, same year. He, I can't tell you the number of stops and starts that we had over the years. And he would always get scared and run, get scared and run, get scared and run. By the way, this is a 61-year-old Gemini male who has never been married, makes great money, but still lives at home with mom and dad. Stops and starts, stops and starts. And the last time it happened was about probably 2 years ago. And we started dating, and we actually, he actually offered commitment. He asked me for commitment. I gave it to him. I said, yes. The next day, he came back and he said, I just want to be friends and see what happens in the future. I said, bitch, you 61 years old. You've been knowing me since you was in the seventh grade. If you don't know me by now, you won't never know me. You're not going to get free access to me. You're not going to be my friend. You're not going to get access. So I cut him completely out of my life. He said, what about our friendship? I said, there ain't no friendship. You don't get free access to me. You just want free access to me without having to commit. And it wasn't really about sex with him. It wasn't. Trust me, it wasn't about sex. It wasn't boinky with him. He literally just wanted to be able to spend time with me and be around me and do things with me and not commit. And I wasn't going to let it happen. I had let it happen with him too many times. So it's a thing on that axis. Yeah, it was about the camaraderie. And we had a great time together. And I promise you, he's been blocked from my life for 2 years. And I bet you I could unblock him right now and call him. If I had a flat tire, he would come and change it. But fuck him. And he still watches my channel. For all I know, he's sitting there listening to me right now. So if you are, Gemini, fuck you. Yeah, you can't treat me like I'm your girlfriend and not be your girlfriend and then expect me to not get a boyfriend. Yes. Oh, and if I started dating somebody else, it was just all through the years, he would just go ballistic. Oh, he would get so butthurt. I'm like, no. So, and that's just, that is a typical low vibrational Gemini or Sag. I hate to say it. And it's my axis. I love Geminis and Saggies. Yeah, like you're cheating on him or something. No, fool. I'm not yours, right? Go see where it goes with somebody else. Let's just see what the future holds. Bitch, we're 61. Yeah, they just want our energy because they come nowhere near the energy we have. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, I hate that phrase too. And I said, I'll tell you exactly where the future is. And he said, well, what if I change my mind in the future? I said, well, you waited too late. I said, I don't care if you come on your hands and knees begging. I would not take you back. Even as a friend, even as a romance partner. You could get down on your hands and knees and beg me to go get married right now, and I would not even entertain you. No. So the reason I'm telling you that story, Valerie, is I may be wrong, but I get the sneaky suspicion that in many ways the Sag, you mentioned that the Sag is around all the time. I think the Sag very much enjoys your energy, and he gets free access to your energy without having to commit. And that's not fair. And I don't even think it has to do with sex with him. I mean, yeah, he likes the boinky. He likes the sexual attraction that he has with you. But it's beyond that. He wants access to your energy without having to do anything to get it. And yeah, a lot of these, that is a challenge on this axis, CJ, particularly Geminis more so than Saggies. Geminis just don't fucking grow up a lot of times. They just don't. They just never do. You're the given in the math equation. Yeah. And I was that. I was that. And I didn't realize it. I really didn't realize it. I didn't realize that was the game we were playing. I think Geminis and Libras more so than Aquarians, Mystic Born, but yeah. Your ex is a Libra. Yeah. So I'm not telling you what to do with your life, Valerie, but if my story in any way has enough similarities to yours, maybe it'll make you stop and think and realize something that you may have not seen before. And I may be way off base on that, but I kind of get that gut feeling that your Sag is a lot like my Gemini was. You'll have to let me know if that makes sense. All right. It's identical. No way. I picked up that vibe immediately. When you said he's always around, I'm like, I'm not going to say his name, but I'm like, that's blankety blank. When you said he's always around, I'm like, yeah, green eye devil. That's it. You're wasting your time with somebody who wants to waste your time and preventing somebody who does want to come in from coming in. Yes. And let me tell you something. Dude, my ex Gemini or whatever, my ex, whatever he is, I don't know what he is. It's not the first time I've blocked him and done this, but it's the last. I blocked him once before and he reached out to me. He actually saw me at the grocery store and he reached out to me and he's like, can we just talk? And I'm like, all right. And he said, let's just be friends. I'm not going to play. He even said that last time, whenever he asked me not to block him, he said, I just want to be a friend, Karen. I'm not going to hit on you. I'm not going to flirt with you. I'm not going to ask you on dates. I just want to be your friend. I really miss the friendship. And he sounded so sincere. And I think he meant what he said. But when he got around me, he just couldn't, it was just same old shit. Same old shit. And he was constantly calling me up going, when we gonna do the boinky? And I'm like, no. And by the way, fun fact, and Green Eye Devil, you'll find this hilarious, especially knowing my body count. Do you know he is not in the list? We never went full circle. We never actually went all the way. Fun fact. So he never got to tap that thing. And if he'd have played his card right, he could have. But fun fact, your girl never gave it up. And that's not to say I'm a virtuous woman, because God knows I'm not. But the timing was just never right. Anyway, he did, Green Eye Devil. He really did. So there you go. But Valerie, I hope that gave you some clarity on your situation. When you've walked the planet 61 years and you've dated as many people as I have, you've almost always got a story that matches. Right? Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Your sister. Oh, okay. That's cool, Mystic. We're going to read for Laura real quick. Speaking of Geminis, this is one of the mature ones. This is Laura. D the Virgo, real intentions. He's been communicating on and off. Let's see what we can find out for you, Miss Laura, about D the Virgo. What about D the Virgo toward Laura the Gemini? D the Virgo toward Laura the Gemini. D the Virgo toward Laura the Gemini. Give me D the Virgo toward Laura the Gemini. But you made it. Why did that flip around? D the Virgo. D the Virgo. D the Virgo toward Laura the Gemini. 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 Chariot. Why is the Three of Cups in the reverse? Queen of Wands. Temperance in the... He might be dealing with more than one person. I think he wants to be with you. Why is the Three of Cups here in the reverse? I don't understand that. Give me more. Okay, he's apprehensive. That's what that is. He's afraid you guys aren't a match. I'm going to tell you what this is. He sees you as this Queen of Wands hottie toddy. You know what I mean, Laura? I think you make him nervous. He's afraid that you won't find him attractive, or you're more attractive than he is. I don't know if that's it. He's in his head a lot about you, believe it or not. He's starting to have feelings for you. I think he wants a relationship. He sees a relationship with you, but here it is. He's a little bit nervous. You make him nervous. That's okay. Let him be nervous. Don't water yourself down. You know how I'm going to tell you about that. I think he may have some inferiority issues, but I think his intentions are good. He's worried about, he is nervous. He's a nervous Nelly. He doesn't want to come rushing in. He definitely feels like you're a keeper, though. He feels like you're a keeper. So I would say this, Laura. Do I think he's nervous? Yeah. Do I think he's intimidated? Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're intimidating. I just think he's intimidated. But I think he's got good intentions. I think he wants something. He wants a relationship. He thinks you're a keeper. You definitely have his curiosity up for sure. I think he gets nervous when he talks to you. He doesn't know what to think. He may be a bit of an avoidant. He's very afraid of putting all his eggs into something and then it not working out, if that makes sense. So he's going to take his sweet time. He's very sexually attracted to you. But I will say this. I think this is going to go somewhere. He's going to open up to you. He keeps a lot inside. He's going to open up. This is going to go somewhere, Laura. This is going to go somewhere. I like him. He's making himself a neurotic mess. Well, every Virgo is a neurotic mess, and Geminis are not close behind them. Everybody that's Mercury is going to be a neurotic mess. But no, I like him, Laura. I like him. Good. Well, Virgos and Geminis, there's a thing between Virgos and Geminis, you know? And I think, Laura, that you could do well with a Virgo because you are one of the more, you're one of the, like, I know your energy. I've been reading for you for a long time. You're one of the more level-headed Geminis that I know, you know, and I think I think it would still be a good dynamic, but that Virgo Gemini dynamic, I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about it, Laura, but it can be really nice. The Virgos, we can pull the Virgos out of that pessimism and they can ground us. So it can be a very nice dynamic between Virgo and Gemini sometimes, you know. Yeah, you have one completely unorganized and one that is completely organized, and it's a balance that they're on the same page. Yeah. Yeah. It is. Um, but here's the thing, Green Eye Devil. Laura is not, she is a Gemini, but she's not one of the crazy. I'm trying to think of a way to put this. She's a lot more Laura, there, yeah, I mean, she's just a lot more stable in her energy. Her energy is not quite as scattered as most Gemini energy, is the right way to put it, right? And so I kind of think that you know, that would work to your advantage. But you still have that Gemini optimism, that Gemini cheerfulness that would be, you know, that would be a nice touch. Right. Yeah, the Capricorn rising. I remember you saying that. But I think that could work. I think it could work. I think it could work. And I like him. And he thinks you're hot. I like that. Oh, we're out there. I would. Yeah, I would, Laura. Um, I'm sure you've let him know that, you know, you think he's hot or something, right? I know of one. Two counting Trump. I know of one. I don't know how he got in the Gemini club either, because he's fugly. I think we're talking about the same person. I'd be willing to bet you and I are talking about the same person, Green Eyed Devil. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, everything in retrograde. Possibly. Very possibly. But Mystic is next. I know she had a phone call. I'm going to get her to, when she comes back in, I need her to give me her question. Virgo, vertical rising. That's funny. That's funny. I remember that green-eyed devil. I remember that particular placement. I didn't realize the rising, but I did realize the Venus sign. Oh, I did not know that. That with that Venus sign together, I get it. That's why that person's so manipulative. Think about both of those. Having the intelligence and the ability to emotionally manipulate, but not caring. Yeah, that's why that person is like they are. You know what I'm saying? It's like you think they have emotions and they care, but they really don't. Yeah. Neither placement in and of itself is bad. And if you had a person that would responsibly work on themselves, it could be great. But when you've got somebody that's a piece of shit and they've got those placements, you get a used car salesman, which is exactly what that person is. You know? Yeah. But wants to come across like he's so caring. Please. He don't care. He don't give a crap. Trust me on that. He is an idiot. I don't know what happened because he missed out on them air placements, man. Because those air placements and that rising, he should have some sense. He ain't got sense enough to pour piss out of a boot. That tells me he's probably got something going on in Neptune. Yeah, I have to dumb down when I dealt with him too. I think he's got something going on with Neptune somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like he may have a net hard aspect between Neptune and Mercury. Like it would suck to have a Neptune Mercury conjunction or square, you know. Yeah. And that would also make somebody a liar. It's one of the things that you could see is that would indicate that somebody has the propensity to be a liar and they would believe their lies with Neptune. Total delulu. Yeah, basically, no. You just got those blinders on. You wouldn't snap out of it, but if you could make yourself aware of it and become self aware and you wanted to be responsible, you could navigate it well. Yes, Mystic Born. But I'm sitting here eating Reese's trees. It is possible, but it's just very unlikely. No, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. It is possible. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Green Eye Devil. I was on a different channel, but I tuned back in. You're right. I agree. It would be hard. It would be really hard. Okay. So the Mercury brought a bunch of stuff forward pertaining to my ex. I feel like something's going on. Okay. I think the guy knows right from wrong. I think he doesn't get a lot of things because of a Neptune, hard Neptune something. Yes, I agree with you on that. You know, you're right. Info doesn't trickle out like that for no reason. And I'm going to tell you something I know about you, Mystic Born. You've got enough self-awareness, I guess. I trust that you can tell the difference. Do you understand what I mean, Mystic Born? Like, I do agree with you that if anybody else said that to me, I'd be like, maybe so. But when you say that to me, I'm like, yeah. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So let's see what we can find out. Why is this coming up? Give me the X. Give me the Libra. Give me the Libra toward Mystic. 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 It bothers him that you are doing so well. Number one. He may even be a little bit, I don't know if he's jealous of your doing well or if he's mad because you're doing so well without, like, how dare you do so well without me? But there's something about your success and you're doing well that irritates the shit out of him. I do get self-sabotage mode. Okay. I do get sabotage mode. Something about sabotage. I'm going to dig into this stuff. Give me the Hierophant in the reverse. He regrets losing you. He regrets losing you. He has a lot of regret. He's not happy in his marriage. I didn't know that he was married. I was looking at this Hierophant in the reverse, Tower in the reverse. He wants to leave the marriage, but he's in this energy of not wanting to create a disaster. But he definitely is very hung up on you with the Four of Cups here in the reverse. Why? Give me more on the Magician in reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Judgment. He wants your ass back. He feels like his hands are tied and he can't do anything right now. That's why the Magician is in the reverse. But he definitely would get, he wants another shot with you. Why is the Seven of Swords in reverse? Eight of Wands in reverse. Have you got him blocked? Final boss battle. Yeah. Have you got him blocked? Because he feels like he feels like you don't trust him and you wouldn't listen to him, and possibly you got him blocked because of his own shady shit. I don't think it's that, Green-Eyed Devil. I don't think he wants to stop her from succeeding. I think it bothers him that it doesn't bother her. It bothers him that it doesn't bother her. And she has managed to not only survive, but thrive. And I know that because we're on Facebook together. And she's not flexing on Facebook. She's legit doing well. And you can tell. Like, you can tell she's not flexing on Facebook. Like, she's not posting pictures of her with this guy or that guy or that. She's posting pictures of her living her best life. Period. Okay? And this has been over a period of time. So I think he wouldn't intentionally, but I think he would because he's low vibrational. Yeah. I don't think he intentionally would sabotage her success, but I think he would just because of his energetic vibration. If that makes sense, Mystic Born. Oh, really? You know what baffles me, Mystic Born, until just now? I was today years old when I realized he had already gotten married. Y'all ain't been like, what the hell? What the helly? He didn't waste any time, did he? What the helly? How come he's already married? Did he have something on the side the whole time? What a piece of crap. He rebounded. My cards are telling me he rebounded. He ain't got feelings for this bitch. I can tell you that right now. He misses you, and he feels like you're the person he should have wifed up. Literally. This is who I should have wifed up, because I was looking at his feelings towards you, and there you got it. That's what I'm wondering. If he had this woman on the side before they ever broke up. I'm gonna tell you, it didn't take him long, but so he rebounded. I mean, my cards are telling me that he's got regrets about this thing. You know what gets me, Mystic Born? Before y'all broke up, y'all were together a long time. I was never married to him. She likes to get with him. Yeah, you guys were engaged. I remember that. But you were together a long time, you and this guy. And I'm going to tell you what, if he had more guts, and I'm glad he doesn't, he would try to cheat with you. Now you would kill. I know. I don't even have to ask you. You would kick his ass to the curb if he did that, Mystic Born. But I'm telling you, he would cheat with you if you'd let him. Yes, exactly. What Green Eye Devil said. Hey, we've got a meme for him, Mystic Born. I'm gonna send it to you on your messenger. I'm gonna send this to you on Messenger. Hold on, let me find you. We ain't talked in a long time. What the helly? There you are. I'm gonna send this to you on Messenger. I got a meme. He definitely did that. Oh, really? Yeah, I got a meme for you. I'm gonna send it to you. This is you just put this, you just save this on your phone. I promise you, you you'll be so glad that I sent this to you. Did it come through? Oh yeah, you should see it. I don't know if you can see it, but you got to let me know. That was the perfect setup for that meme. I know. Green Eyed Devil knows the meme I'm talking about. Did you see it yet, Mystic? He got married less than 5 months after he left. That piece of crap. I got another meme that talks about you can always tell. I posted this not too long ago on my Facebook, Mystic Born. You may have seen it. You can always tell because who has the glow up versus who gets into a relationship real fast. I posted that on my Facebook. I don't know if you saw it. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. It's on my page. I think it was a memory and I shared the memory. I shared way too much shit about Lane Kiffin. She made a burner account. That's crazy. I thought I posted this. I know I'm not crazy. I'm all the way back to the beginning of November. I know I saw this. Here it is. Ah, you started growing, he fell away. Kind of let him. It I did it on October 16th. That's how long ago it was. But it says when a couple breaks up, don't listen to both sides. Just watch who gets a glow up who, and who jumps fast into a new relationship. Yeah, that. So anyway, yeah, mine did the same thing my catalyst did. He cheated. Mine did too. With my ex's ex. Oh my God. Crazy. He was with you for a long time and he would post about how happy he was. He's a lying sack of shit. He's a lying sack of shit. I'm sorry that happened to you, Mystic. But you deserve much better than that. Yeah, I had one. I had the smear campaign too. It's okay. It showed me who my true friends were. It hurt like hell. It was hard when I went through it. Yeah, if I was so bad, then why'd you stick around so long? She was married to my oldest son's dad. We were pregnant at the same time. It started after we had good, which I know that. I know that. But she does need to go, yes. But yeah, they do that smear campaign. It's just, it's very painful when they do it, though. Very painful. It hurts like hell. It's the ultimate. It's not, it's bad enough they cheat. And then they start the smear campaign to justify the fact that they cheated. True story. True story. But Mystic Born, um, oh, what I was going to tell you earlier, when you said what you did about how that had cropped up, the energy had cropped up during Mercury retrograde, I'm convinced that things crop up for us at certain times for a reason. And Green Eyed Devil can attest to this because she walked through this with me. My catalyst from like 8 or 9 years ago popped up in the energy, and we got to digging, and we found out there's some shit going on with him, didn't we, Green Eyed Devil? So there was a reason that his energy popped. There's a reason their energy will pop up like that for people like yourself and people who are tapped in. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, tapped in. People who are self-aware, spiritually aware, they've done the work, and like, but yeah. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but it was some stuff going on, wasn't it, Green Eyed Devil? Green Eyed Devil knows about it. Yeah, it was crazy. So I'm here to tell you, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're not over a person. I mean, yeah, it can mean that, but you'll feel their energy, right? Yes, he's watching my channel. He's been looking at my online stuff. We got confirmation that he knows about my channel. Her girls knew he was cheating on me. Oh my God. Yeah, I did, Mystic Born. That happened. It ain't been that long ago. Green Eyed Devil, it's been within the last 3 or 4 months that all that. Remember when we went down that rabbit trail? It ain't been that long ago. Yeah. It's been recent. You know what, Mystic Born? It may have been the last Mercury retrograde before this one. Yeah, we did go down a rabbit trail. Let me tell you, we were like private investigators. We found some, she was especially Green Eyed Devil. If you ever want to know anything, this is your girl. That's your girl right there. She can find out anything. Fucking private investigators. Swear to God. But we did. We went down that rabbit trail, found out a lot of shit. It was crazy. But yeah, things happen for a reason. We get those downloads. And even though, let's just be real. That connection that he and I had, I mean, that there's a psychic connection there because of our Plutonic, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The Plutonic, whatever. And that's a psychic connection. Okay. And even though there's not romantic feelings, yes, I do feel him sometimes. And he probably does me. It was just like, only you would see him. You ain't lying. But yeah, sometimes those Plutonic connections, it's just psychic. And it's not that I want him back. In fact, I don't want to hear from him. But I mean, I don't wish him anything bad. I just want him to stay away. He's Trouble. Yeah, he does. He does want to come back, but he's not going to. And I hope he doesn't. But nonetheless, I still get downloads about what's going on in his life. And I mean, it's just, it's just the way it is. Yeah, he can't. And you know why. And I'm glad. I'm glad. Miranda, what you doing? Mystic Born, do you ever watch Uncle L? He just went live a minute ago for Taurus. He reads for Taurus. He does a late night Taurus reading every night. He reads for the other signs too. But when I hop off of here and I think we're wrapping up, I'll probably pop into his live. But you ought to start watching him, Mystic Born. He's cool as fuck. It is a blessing that he is in the predicament he's in and he cannot reach out to me to a better place, but I can't be with him romantically. This can't be it. It's just, yeah. It just can't be undone. Yeah, I mean, there's certain things that just, it's just too much. It's just too much. I'm sorry it happened to you, Mystic Born. Yeah, Mystic Born, you could come crash the chat like me and Green Eyed Devil crash Uncle L's chats. He is hilarious. But he is a good reader. He is psychic. He is psychic. But I mean, he's got a Scorpio. He's a Taurus. He's got a Scorpio moon. He gets downloads and shit. He's read for me before, and he does good. Yeah, I agree with you. Green Eyed Devil, yeah, we do like to pick at him a lot. We pick on him. He takes it. We just give him shit, and he's just such a good guy. Yeah, but he does. He picks up on stuff that you're just like, how did you get that? He gets specific stuff. That's the Scorpio energy. Okay. He's got that Scorpio moon, Green Eye Devil. That's why you go in sometimes, Laura. That's the difference in the Scorpio and the Pisces gift. Scorpio will get specifics. And he does. When he gets stuff, it's like he gets specifics. He reads his psychic stuff is like a Scorpio. Mine is more 12th house Piscean, but I do tap into that eighth house moon sometimes. I will sometimes get specifics, but I more than anything when I read, I have that. I just feel it's like a temperature gauge. I just feel like a thermometer. Yes, I remember that. I remember that, Green Eyed Devil. I remember that. I sure do. But I'll send you let me go get his link for you. And I'll put it here. Hold on, hold on, let me turn him off. I don't want him to get mad at me for playing his that's his live he's doing right. He's live. I wonder what Karma Kiffin is gonna get this time. Stacy, that's real interesting. I've been following the Kiffin bullshit. And you know what I'm mad about? I am just mortified. If it is true that Daddy Saban advised him to go to LSU, I'm mad at Daddy Saban. I'll forgive him because I love him, but I don't like Lane Kiffin at all. He's a piece of shit. Thank you too, Mystic Born. But y'all go pop in over at Uncle L's. I'm fixing to rock on out of here. And I'll probably pop in over there as soon as I get what is that I'm trying to say? As soon as I get timestamps off. but I think we've got everybody. Oh, yeah, it's college football. It's college football, and it's not even Alabama stuff, but it's SEC. So we all get into the SEC shenanigans, right? And you know what, Stacy? I feel like this. I feel like that there are some SEC teams that even though Alabama has a rivalry with them, we keep it classy. Ole Miss is one of those. It's a classy rival. It's also, I think Georgia keeps it classy, but I think that Tennessee and LSU are just piece of shit colleges. I really do. Even Vandy keeps it classy. Yeah, we got a rivalry with Vandy, but even they keep it classy. Even Auburn keeps it classy. Thank you, Lisa. But you know, I tell you though, I hope as an Alabama fan, I want us to beat the shit out of LSU this next year, and I want to dedicate that win to Ole Miss. That's how I feel about that. And I hope Ole Miss beats the shit out of LSU next year whenever they have to go to Oxford. LSU's got to go to Oxford next year to play Ole Miss. I can't wait. Yeah, they are classy. Because you got Ole Miss, you got Mississippi State, and you got Southern Miss. Well, thank you, Miranda. That'd be great. Yep. But there's a reason that Saban fired Kiffin. There's a reason Kiffin never makes it anywhere. He's a he's a walk away Joe. That's exactly what he is. He's a walk away Joe. Y'all know that Trisha Yearwood song? He's a walk away Joe. That boy's just a walk away Joe. Born to be a leader, tell you from the word go. Destined to deceiver, he's the wrong kind of paradise. Yeah, he's a walk away Joe. Anyway, that's what's up. Yeah, she's Green Eye Devil's been listening to me bitch about Lane Kiffin for what, a solid week. I've been like, he's a piece of shit. And I got all kind of stuff on my Facebook. It's just ridiculous. Nobody cares, but anyway. And I'm not even an Ole Miss fan. That's what's so crazy. I'm not even an Ole Miss fan. But they're calling him a hoe and they're spelling it Heaux. Yeah, yeah. It's the walk away Joe. But I don't want to talk about football too much because I'll start having panic attacks about the SEC championship game. That was bad. That was a bad day. But oh well, whatever. Anyway, all right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna post timestamps. I will see you guys later. Miranda, I look forward to reading for you. Hit me up, girl. I will talk to y'all soon. Love y'all to the moon and back. Bye, y'all.